What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I want to focus in on the Edmonton Oilers. You know, they're struggling. They're an awful hockey team. But going a step further, something not a lot of people are talking about is they're involved in a lawsuit with Sherry Basson, the Erie Otters general manager and team owner, who I met in Erie. Fantastic guy, absolute beauty. And over, some ownership things from a few years ago, they were trying to buy the team. I'm not going to get into the legal mumbo jumbo. That's almost irrelevant. However, this is worth touching upon. Obviously, Connor McDavid plays for Erie, and what's going on is his father is listed as a consultant to Basson in the suit. Now, Connor McDavid, great kid, fantastic kid. Do I think this could hold up him playing for the Oilers if they draft him? Probably not, but given the circumstances and given the fact there's a lawsuit where the player's father involved in a suit against the team, and that player's kind of caught in the middle. Could this be another Eric Lindros situation where he goes, I'm not reporting Edmonton? Now, first of all, I wouldn't fault McDavid for not wanting to report Edmonton in the first place. They are the epitome of ineptitude. The front office has done an awful job. The ownership's done a worse job. The coaching staff's awful, and the players just aren't buying into the system. There's going to be another complete overhaul at stake. And for an 18-year-old super phenom to go up there to that situation, as bad as it was when Crosby got to Pittsburgh, and Tavares got on the island. This is just an absolute debacle. Even though Pittsburgh had sucked for a while, they weren't as bad as Edmonton's been for the 6, 7, 8 years. Pittsburgh won the conference finals in the year 2000. So 5 years later, they've the number one pick, and they've been awful in that 5-year run. But there had at least been some hope there. You go back 8 years to Edmonton making the playoffs of this Stanley Cup final run, and it's just been absolute ineptitude. Their drafting's been abysmal. The players haven't been developing. Coaching's been bad. Front office is giving out erroneous contracts and just not developing a winner. So from that perspective, if McDavid couldn't, McDavid said screw this, yeah, I wouldn't have faulted him for it. But knowing that there's his father's involved in a suit against the team. Now I don't know what his involvement is. He's a consultant, but it's there, and it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. This could, again, be another Eric Lindros situation. Now, do I think it goes that far? Probably not. Do I think cooler heads prevail? Yeah. I think enough. I think Basson's been in the game long enough, and McDavid and his family got good enough heads on their shoulders. All right, we can work through this. But, again, this is the Edmonton Oilers organization we're talking about, and we're talking also about a huge suit worth couple million, about $4 or $5 million. So, again, I'm not getting into the specifics of this, so read up on that, Google it yourself. That's just more legal jargon. But from McDavid's perspective, this could be a situation worth keeping an eye on, because let's be honest, the Oilers will be picking in the lottery. They're not turning this thing around anytime soon, and McDavid's the prize at hand. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's our episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Edmonton Oilers possible Connor McDavid fiasco. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.